Hey guys, today I have kind of a different sort of video to share with you. We're going to be doing a declutter in just a little bit here, just a small kind, nothing major, but I just want to let you know first why I'm doing it and what the sort of plan is, like what I'm up to lately basically, and just kind of put that out there and share it with you guys. So a few years ago I tried to go cruelty free. I think it was like back in 2012, something like that. It was before I did my whole declutter and everything. So I just started getting into natural products, and I thought, you know, I was kind of turned on to the whole cruelty free idea of when it comes to makeup. And I'm not saying like be perfect, like cruelty free, like label me cruelty free, like no, I'm not ever gonna have that label, because I know there's always gonna be something that I've purchased or something that I own that isn't considered cruelty free. So I'm not like aiming for perfection. I just want to start somewhere, and I feel like my makeup is a good place to start, and I feel like there's no better time than right now to start that. So I feel it's a really positive thing for me to do right now, and I'm really excited to do it. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy about it. Like a few years ago I started to try to do it, and I got really discouraged. I felt like I was going to take the fun out of makeup, and I was really attached to certain products that I didn't want to let go of at the time, and it just felt like it was too hard and too overwhelming. And when I started looking at everything that I owned and everything that I had and everything that I was used to purchasing, it just got too overwhelming. I just felt like it was going to be too much, so I just basically got discouraged and gave up and failed. But I'm ready to like try again, but like I said, it's going to be just focused on makeup right now. Like I do own leather. I have leather shoes. I have leather handbags. I have, you know, a leather bracelet. It's like I do own things still that I'm not giving up. I'm just going to focus on makeup. So I just wanted to kind of put that out there. So like I said, I feel like right now is a really good time, especially because there's so many cruelty-free companies, like really cool indie companies that are producing awesome makeup. And I want to start sharing more of that with you guys. And I think it's a really fun, positive thing for everyone, whether you like to buy all cruelty-free makeup or not, you know, whether you like to explore all kinds of makeup. So I want it to just be positive for everyone who comes to my channel. All right, so we're going to be decluttering right now, but before I do, I should mention that every piece of makeup that I'm going to be removing from my collection it already has a home. It's going to be packed up nice and neat, and it's going to be shipped off to one of my family members who I know will love it and enjoy it and appreciate it so much and have a lot of fun with it. So that's where it's going to be going. So nothing is going to waste. As usual, whenever I've done any of my declutter videos, not a single product goes to waste. Alright guys, we are ready to start decluttering. I'm going to start in these acrylic containers first. So my main goal here is only to let go of the products from the companies that are still currently testing to be able to sell in China. So in this little acrylic container here, these little drawers, I have all Pacifica and then Eco Lips. So those are all cruelty-free products there. And same on the top here, Pacifica, that's a little solid perfume, and then my Becca foundation. Those cruelty-free, of course, too, Pacifica and Pacifica. And then in this container, let's pull this forward here so you can see it a little better. Okay, I'm going to start on this side. I have a couple of lip liners here. One is from Too Faced, they're cruelty-free, and then Lancome is not. So my not pile, I'm going to set right there. And then this is all Buxom. So I've got the Buxom lipsticks, some of their lip glosses. Those, I believe their parent company is not cruelty-free, but they have remained cruelty-free, so they've kept that status. So I'm saving all them. This is all Pacifica lip glosses, Bootsy Oil, that's cruelty-free. And then Tarte is Too Faced. YSL, unfortunately, is not, so I'm going to set that guy there. And then this one is a lipstick. It's actually almost gone. It's from Thailand, and I don't know about them. I don't think, I don't know. I can't say either way, actually. It's from Gino McRae. I'll have to look that one up, but for now, I'll just leave it there. And then I have Revlon, which I'm going to go ahead and let go of because they actually lost their cruelty-free status a few years ago when they decided to go sell in China, so I'm setting them on that side. And then this is all Sonia Kashuk, and they are cruelty-free, so we're going to leave everything else in here. And these are all Becca, so I've got the Becca Beach Tints and Shimmer Soufflés. Becca is cruelty-free, which is awesome because they are just a gorgeous company. I love them. And then Tarte is also cruelty-free. And then this little container on the side here, this one right here, that just has more Tarte blushes, and this is just an empty Pacifica box. And then I have this double-decker jar that sits off to the side here, so let's go through this next. Alright, so the first product I have here is Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess. I used to always buy at least one item every time the Bronze Goddess collection would come out every spring, but I'm okay with not. I'm okay with stopping that because Estee Lauder does test on animals currently, and they sell in China. So I'm going to go ahead and set that off to the side, and I'm totally okay with that. Before, years ago, I wouldn't have been able to do that at all, but I'm in a totally different place now. Same with EOS. They also test on animals and sell in China. So let's see, what else do we have in here? I have a lip balm from Thailand. I believe that this one I would have to research because I don't know for sure. Josie Marin, they are cruelty free, and same with Sonia Kashuk. This little blush here, Casablanca. And then in this container, oh, I have more Bronze Goddess. So this little highlighter here, yep, I'm gonna pass that on to my family, and same with the Bronze Goddess bronzer. So it is kind of, you know, sad that they do test. I'm not sad to let go of these though, so that's kind of what it's come to. And same with this little brush, because there are other really amazing bronzers out there that don't do any kind of testing and don't have anything to do with that. So we did a good job cleaning out that jar, and I think if I do get another powder bronzer, oops, I might like to try a Becca one because I love them. And I bet they probably have a really good powder bronzer to replace the Bronze Goddess one. Okay, I just pulled out my main makeup drawer, so this is pretty much the last of what we have to go through and declutter. So in here I have 3 MAC blushes, and I'm going to let go of these because MAC did change their cruelty-free stance, and they do now test on animals because they sell in China. So I'm going to go ahead and set those off to the side, and before I would have never been able to do that before. Like a few years ago when I had wanted to go cruelty-free, I was way too attached to my MAC makeup, and now I don't feel that at all. I feel no attachment to it whatsoever. So I'm totally okay with passing these on. Same with my eyeshadow little quads there. And then I have Bobbi Brown back here. So I have just 4 Bobbi Brown eyeshadows and 1 of their Pot Rouges. They also test on animals, so I'm going to set those off to the side, as well as this Bobbi Brown corrector, under eye corrector. And then in here I have all Becca. So those are 2 Becca products. Becca Highlighter, which I'll set right there. Oh, let's get back here. I have NYX. I've heard different things. I believe that they are cruelty-free, but I don't know. You guys let me know. I'm going to keep doing my research on them. But last I looked, they were cruelty-free. I have a couple of Estee Lauder lip liners here. Actually, this one is the main lip liner, and this is just a little backup. They came together. Estee Lauder, I'm setting on this side. Oops, sorry, bumped you guys. And then Stila, I'll have to set that here and double check on that. MAC Strip Down Lip Liner, putting that on that side. This is from India, Lakme Absolute. I don't know if they are cruelty free or not, so that's one that I have to research still. Anastasia of Beverly Hills, they are awesome. They are cruelty free and they make beautiful brow products for sure. That is not going anywhere. And then L'Oreal Voluminous, my old favorite mascara, which I used for years, and that was another product that I didn't think I could ever let go of, but now I totally can because I found a really awesome replacement from Pacifica. Their Stellar Gaze mascara is amazing. And then Hypnos Drama from Lancome, totally okay to let go of that. This is another Anastasia brow product. This is their Dip Brow. So that one is cruelty-free, keeping that. And then same with Too Faced. Too Faced, of course, makes awesome products, as you guys know. So keeping all of those. So I just have like a handful of MAC lipsticks here. So we've got like Fabby and Gel, Faux, High Tea, and then what's the other one here? Oh, another Fabby, because one of these, actually a couple of these were like back to MAC, so they were just free. With, you know, the return of the packaging, or when you go into recycle the packaging. So those setting on this side. Okay, this is Buxom, so they are all good. And then I have 4 Revlon lipsticks, so we're going to set those on this side also. On this side I have Urban Decay, so 3 Urban Decay Naked Palettes. They went through a lot of drama, I remember back in 2012. That was part of the thing I remember, was I was like, oh, I can't let go of my Naked palettes. It was when they were deciding to sell in China and they ended up pulling out and not. So they, I think, lost their cruelty-free status for a while and then they regained it. So even though they're now owned by L'Oreal, you know, I'm not going by the parent company, I'm going by the actual subsidiary and their rules, so they are still supposedly cruelty-free. Okay, and I'm going to research this, the Stila and Lakme, before I make my decision on that. Otherwise, I think we are pretty much done. Let me put this drawer away. Alright guys, so I just went online to check on Stila and Lakme, and as it turns out, neither of these are cruelty free. So the Lakme is actually owned by Unilever, or whatever that big brand is, and they do testing on animals, so I'm gonna leave that one on that side. And Stila says they test when required by law, or third-party testing when required, which probably means that they sell in China. So I'm gonna be setting them on that side as well. So here's my perfume collection, and I'm going to start with this one. This is Escada Taj Sunset. I believe Escada is not cruelty free, so I'm setting that there. And then Jessica Simpson Fancy, I found really conflicting information, and I don't know that it is not cruelty free, so I'm going to keep a hold of that for now. And if you guys know, of course, let me know, otherwise I'll keep doing my research. And then Estee Lauder, Bronze Goddess, those are going on that side. And this is actually the same perfume. This is just a rollerball, and then the regular size. This is Pacifica Indian Coconut Nectar, one of my favorite, like all-time favorite fragrances here. So those guys obviously are cruelty-free from Pacifica, so I'm setting them on that side. And then Victoria's Secret, I don't know if you guys can let me know. I'll keep researching, but I found conflicting information on them as well, so I'm going to keep them for now. So that is what my perfume collection looks like now. So I'm going to put those guys back. Alrighty, I've got my nail polish out here. I can't believe I almost forgot about this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is all Zoya back here, and they are awesome. They are cruelty-free. I love them. They're like my favorite nail polish brand. And then this is Sonia Kashuk. They're also cruelty-free. This is Australis. They are as well, I believe. Seche Vite Top Coat. They are also. Nailtiques Formula 2, I don't know. You know what? I forgot to look them up. I will have to research that before I can make a decision on it. This is Lakme. I have to set them on that side because they are not cruelty-free. Same with OPI. I only have one OPI, and it's an old one, so whatever. That one will go on that side. And then Estee. So Estee, when they were purchased by L'Oreal, they lost their cruelty-free status because they did start testing on animals. Because I believe they're available in China now, if I'm not mistaken. So I have 6 nail polishes from Estee. Those will all go on that side. So those are the only brands that I have. I have the most of Zoya, which is my favorite company. I did order one in my Pacifica order that I'll show you guys. I'm really excited to try that one out. Alright guys, so our decluttering session is done. I think it worked out really well. I still have all of the products that are currently like my loves, my holy grails. I still have all of those. All my Becca, like all my favorites, and I'm totally okay with letting go of these. It's actually quite a relief, and I'm going to pack these up and ship them to my family. I can't ship the perfume or the nail polish because my post office doesn't allow that, but all the other products will, and I'll find a home locally for those. But I just feel better, like I know someone else will be able to enjoy these, they'll be really happy with them, and I'll feel good too because I kind of didn't really enjoy using these anymore. So it works out well. Alright guys, so that was my new kind of updated decluttering to go a little more cruelty-free with my makeup. I'm really having a lot of fun with this. This is nothing like the first time that I tried to do this. The first time it was so hard. I just couldn't even, I was like too attached to certain things. Now I'm just like, yep, no problem. I'm like used to decluttering and kind of sorting through things, and it's actually a lot of fun. So let me know if I missed anything, because I try to do as much research as possible on all the different companies. If I couldn't find information on whether they tested or not, then I would email them. I know there's like the parent companies and then there's the subsidiaries. I'm not really looking at the parent company. I know that some of the products may be owned by parent companies, but if they're considered cruelty-free, you know, if the subsidiary is kind of independent and have kept their cruelty-free status, then I'm okay with that. So I guess everyone just draws their line in kind of their own place, you know, just kind of do your best with what works for you. Alright guys, so I think that's everything. I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and I think coming up I'm going to do a vegan challenge week, because currently I'm not vegan, but it was something that I was kind of thinking of doing because I might as well be, like, as far as diet goes. Like I said, I do own leather, obviously that's not vegan, but as far as like food goes, I'm pretty much vegan. So I thought, you know what, let me see if I can just do like a whole week all vegan and see how easy that is, or you know, how that goes. And I thought maybe I'd film every day and do like a vegan challenge week with you guys. So let me know what you think of that. Alright, I'm gonna let you go now and quit talking your ear off, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching guys. Bye.